Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a journal with me. I'm setting up my new journal for January. So this is an MD Note Lite and I'm doing something a bit different this year. I thought I would experiment with having a sort of commonplace mixed with a memory keeping journal. I've sped this video up 2 times just because else it's super long. I've also had to split it in 2 parts as well. So I covered my journal and I've just put this Earth Pathways poem as like the title page. This is from the Earth Pathways Diary 2023. I think I've got a copy from 2021 as well, and I love using them for collage. I've also made an index here using a tear out of a Katie Daisy book, the Wildflower Workbook. The illustrations in this are just gorgeous. Sorry for tearing the book up, but it's getting a lot of love that way. And I've numbered my pages. So basically this month, any information that piques my interest, I'm going to put in this journal. So I thought it would be good to have an index to kind of reference things as well. So I've gathered up all my kits. I'm just going to go through some of my favourite tools that I like to use whilst journaling, like tools and supplies, all fairly expected things. So I use this Delphonics pouch to put in like reusable journal stuff. So there's like post-it notes, some stamps. I love the stamp. I love having mocha coffee. That stamp's from Sticky Club. And I've just got some gold ink and an acrylic block as well. And then like different tapes. So this is like a grid tape by Classicy. Used to earlier as well. I've got double-sided tape. That's just like invisible tape from M&S that I use for tip-ins. Some little washi stickers. So I just I use this pouch just to have stuff that's like easily on hand. I've got like a load of clips for like holding open pages, some random ribbon, and a little palette of watercolours. I think that's by Pan Ink Design. And then this pouch, I have washi tapes. I have a lot of washi tapes. No shame, I love collecting them. They make me happy. They bring me joy. So I've got from a range of different places. My most common places I get my supplies from, I will link below. It tends to be Miso Paper, which is in the UK, Paper Game Co., which is in the US, and CO Crafty, which I believe they're in the UK as well. But yeah, I'll put a link to where I get things. If there's anything like specific you want to know, just drop me a comment and I'll let you know. I've got this chocolate box, old chocolate box, vintage one that I have like little ephemera in. So I've got like, that's just a random tear out I had put in there. I've got printables, so that's printable by Erin Ware. Stickers. I think I'm going to go through actually everything that's in the tin. I did actually kind of curate this tin to have like a vague theme, sort of. I went for a kind of bluey theme, and then like mushrooms and stuff, and kind of wintry looking things. All these little stickers here are from those sticker anthology books that you can get on Amazon. I have all of them. I'm obsessed with them. And I like to cut them out and like go through them and like build like little collections and stuff. I also have a lot of stickers from Sticky Club that I'm trying to get through. I've actually cancelled my subscription for the time being because I just have too many stickers. That hand with the wand is from La Green Witch. That flower dude is from Pocket Journal Pam. So yeah, I probably won't say like where everything is from. I will just link below, but I thought it would be fun just to, I don't know, do a bit of a show and tell before going into the journal with me. Some stickers as well I've got from the stationery selection box, which I absolutely love as a nice treat. But yeah, you can see, is there a theme? I don't know. Mushrooms, That's the theme. So as well as that small vintage tin, I have this larger tin as well that's for like bigger pieces of ephemera. I've just clipped together some papers that I was thinking of putting in the journal, and I've got a few notepads of illustrated papers. This one I got when I was in America from a Japanese stationery shop, but the previous one I got from Paper Game Co. on Etsy. But I absolutely love this illustrator. Everything they do is just gorgeous. Some meatball washi tape, some more sticky stickers. They're just everywhere. Everywhere I turn, there's sticky stickers. And I think I went through, this was from the vintage sticky advent, and I just pulled out the ones that I did like, because most of them I really didn't like, which was a shame, but never mind. I love that house one. That's not from the advent. I've actually repurchased that several times because the back of our house is white and it kind of looks like that. So I've got a little sticker release paper book. I got this again when I was in the States, but I'm pretty sure you can get it online fairly easily. And I got this sticker paper book from a shop on Etsy. If you haven't used these before, they're just like silicone paper where you can stick stickers to them and take them off again. Just got random notes, some cutouts of collage sheets by Courtney Diaz, Little Raven Ink. I do like as well, if I see something on Instagram that I like, I'll screenshot it and then cut it out and keep like the handle of the account that it was on. These paper bits were from the stationery selection box, and I picked them out specifically. It was like a whole pack of little papers because I liked the touches of fluorescent, and I thought that would help bring like some cohesion to the spreads. And yeah, I've just like collected a load of stuff that I want to use in the journal. I really want to like try and use as much of my crap. I have. It's not crap, it's really nice stuff, but you know what I mean. Like, this is the year of using everything. That was a cute poem from like a magazine I got. Some numbers from Courtney Diaz, and then that was just some tacky metal plastic that I only covered the front cover of my journal because for some reason that journal cover that I'm using is quite tight, and so I didn't cover the back so I couldn't fit it in. These things I have clipped together are just bits that I either relocate from journal to journal, or they're papers that I've specifically set aside. Recipe planning, and I printed them out on just like cheap copier paper because I thought then I could paste them in, and some like magazine pullouts and bits and bobs as well. So I've got a whole heap of papers and stickers and washi to use in this journal. I have even more. So I went ahead and printed out some stuff that I wanted to memory keep with. This beautiful bunny is from Courtney Diaz. I've got like a calendar of a yoga course I was doing. Oh, hello. If you can hear that, it's my cat Percy has come to say hello. And yeah, I've got some photos printed out, some challenges I'm doing, Courtney's like collage sheets, and so these I'm going to use. Some of these I've actually printed for another journal to like try and save paper and stuff. I don't just have like tons of pictures of me that I'm putting in my January journal. It was for a reflecting back on 2022. journal. But yeah, more printables. Those are from Erin Ware. Some more tear outs from that Wildflower book by Katie Daisy, and I've been kind of just stashing them in this Lawton and Horn case. That's a beautiful poem by Molly Reamer that I wanted to put in, and I've just got like printouts, recipes. These are, these kind of commonplace bits that I want to put in. So when I'm reading my magazines, if there's an article I like, I'll just tear it out. And last year I just used a composition notebook and just glued all of these like magazine tear outs into that, and I really loved. It was just so relaxing to do. You just don't need to think. It's literally just gluing magazine pages into a book, and it's really fun to like look back through it and see like what was interesting to me. Those paper bits, the diary bits, are from the Witch's Date book. But yeah, anyway, I thought it would be fun to kind of mash that up with my memory keeping, especially because I don't really have a lot going on at the moment, so there's not too much to like document. So yeah, I've made a bit of a list of like things I want to include in this journal. So a few like folklore bits, a few witchy bits, recipes. I am such like a magpie and a collector and curious about everything, so I'm hoping this book is going to be really like fun and exciting by the end of the month, and I will do a flip through. I'll try and do it like quite soon after the month's finished, rather than my other journals which are like, here they are a year later. But yeah, so now we are starting to set up the journal. So I wanted to do like an almanac page, like a sort of opening title page for January. So I've got that gorgeous illustration calendar from Courtney Diaz. And I'm just using my, what's it called, guillotine paper trimmer to trim it down to size. I won't talk through every single thing I'm doing because most of it's quite self-explanatory. Oh, that's my desk bin, by the way. It's a really nice tin I got from Fornham and Mason. I use it as a little desk bin to keep my desk tidy. Random tangent. Yes, so I won't talk through everything because it is kind of obvious what I'm doing. I am just like cutting and sticking for a lot of it. So I will play a wee bit of music, and I'll just pop in as and when there's sort of something specific to share. A lot of this video was sharing my supplies, but I thought it would be interesting to show you my supplies, show you how I set up this like title page. I've got a few of the like magazine tear outs, and I'm not just gluing them in, I am like decorating them a bit as well. I've got a few kind of spreads I want to do too. I guess this is a bit like when I used to have a witchy bullet journal, except I'm not planning at all in this. It is just like a journal, it's not a planner. But then the next half I am also doing like a memory keeping, like documenting journaling page to show you how it kind of all melds together. So that will be coming as well. But yeah, I didn't realise all the footage was like 2 hours long. I just got into the zone. But yeah, I will play a bit of music now, and I will pop back in as and when. really like how this page turned out. In hindsight, I do wish I had maybe left more room for writing, because there was actually quite a bit I wanted to include, but it doesn't matter. I've got I'm trying to fill this whole notebook in January, so I've got plenty of space on other pages. I love those house washi tapes. That's from Black Milk. I think I got that from, I'm pretty sure, from Miso Paper. But yeah, I really love when I'm making a page, I love kind of the puzzle of fitting as much on the page as possible. Like, I am a maximalist when it comes to my journaling. And you can see I'm just kind of auditioning different stickers and trying to see like what works. I have a vague colour theme kind of to this page. What I try and do is sort of match a few colours so it doesn't look like I've just vomited a load of stickers onto a page. Maybe it does. I don't know. Keep your opinion to yourself if you think that. But I'm going for a kind of bluey, orangey theme. So you can kind of, like the kind of the blue of the snake and the affirmation. And then the more like kind of earthy, mushroomy colours. But yeah, I love like trying to fill as much of the page as possible. And normally when I'm journaling, I do it in the evening. It's a really nice way to relax, and I will watch like some YouTube videos or Patreon videos whilst I'm doing it. So I just like to kind of zone out and just use this time to relax and everything. So that's why the lighting's not very good in this video, because it's nighttime and it's winter. So yeah, it's kind of a tricky time of year to film. But yeah, that's the page all set up. And then this next page is going to be like my year ahead reading. So most years I will do like a card reading for the year ahead. I don't tend to pull oracle or tarot cards for like predictions really ever, but for this as well, I guess it's kind of predictive reading because it's forecasting ahead, the year ahead. But for me, I think of it more as like the themes or the vibes, and like not, say I pulled the death card for May, I wouldn't be like, oh, something to do with rebirth is definitely going to happen in May. It's more of, that's a theme I could choose to explore if I wanted to, if that makes sense. But I like doing these card readings. Normally I do them either the last day of the year, so New Year's Eve, or Yule. But this year I actually did it on New Year's Day because I wasn't feeling called to do it before then. But I do like big spreads and it's fun. Like it's fun to like make a nice like sacred space, light some candles, play some music, have that time just with myself, and get, use card decks that I really love, or maybe new ones that I haven't used that much, and just like spend that time reflecting. So yeah, anyway, that's all to say I did it for this year, and I did it like way OTT. Like last year I think I just pulled 12 cards, like one like a vibe or theme for each month. This year I used a spread that my friend V had created, adapted from Bujo Witchcraft. So V, also known as Dance Morcra. Sorry, I've probably said that wrong. She shared this like year ahead and Ikigai card reading, and I pulled like 38 cards. It was so fun. It was really fun. And so this spread is just like recording down what it is, like what the different card pulls were. And I realised after I made this, well, first of all, I didn't have enough space to pull all the cards. So I do a second spread like a bit further on in the journal. but there are just so many cards, and I really want to actually do something with that and kind of look at the themes of each card. And I did a mix of tarot and oracle, so I did end up making some mini journals that had information about these cards in that. I do want to do a video of all the journals I'm using this year, so I'll maybe film that next week and can go into more detail then. But yes, so on here I am just decorating the page, and then I'm going to write down my like card readings and stuff. So I've used some washi tape at the top. I really love that washi tape by BGM, and it's all like different hanging dried flowers. And I've got these transfer stickers. I think they're by MU paper, I think. I got these from Miso Paper, I do remember that. And these are so handy for adding colour without having to wait for like watercolour to dry, adding decoration without bulking up anything, because they're like those temporary tattoos you'd use when you were a kid. But yeah, I really, really love them. They're really fun to use. So yeah, I'm just basically creating like a super fancy border, which I'm then gonna write in. So I'm coming up to the end of this page. I also just wanted to make clear I'm not going to be filling out all of these pages in this video. It's more like setting things up. I can't remember if I'm doing these voiceovers at the same time, but I can't remember what I said like 15 minutes ago. So that's the page set up, and then when the month is over, I'll show you like how I filled it out. I did this off camera because I had to recharge my battery. But this is just like a daily or weekly practices that I'm trying to do in January, and I've left space to like reflect on them as well, like what worked, what didn't. So I've got a couple of different daily or weekly things that I'm doing. 30 days of yoga with Adrian, Grimoire 52, and with Mega the Moon, La Green Witch, and Delsmore Crane, and 30 Days of Goddess with Bridget's Grove or Molly Reamer. So I'll try and remember to link to these initiatives as well. They're just really good like self-care witchy things. Well, I guess yoga with Adrian isn't witchy, but you know what I mean. So this is one of those pages where I've got like a magazine tear out, and I've just cut it down to fit my journal. You can see I've put on some double-sided tape. Yes, using a Pritt stick would probably be more efficient, but I always find I get really sticky fingers when I use Pritt Stick, and I just wasn't in the mood, so I just put down a load of double-sided tape. And I'm just trying to make sure that I get it in the right place that doesn't like make it hard to turn the page. So just lining it up, because what I've done is you can see I've got it covering one side of the page, and then there's like a little extra overlap because it was a 2-page magazine article, but I didn't need like the other information. That's my paperweight. I just use that to flatten the journal to then make sure I'm getting that like right in the crease of the spine. I think that's the right word. And just, making sure that I've not covered over the spine, because then it would be hard to close the book. And then that was a cutout from the Earth Pathways diary. I'm just going to decorate the page. I don't think I will do a flip through of my commonplace book from 2022, because it is apart from like a few bits of my handwriting and a couple of drawings here or there, it is pretty much just straight up magazine pages glued in. Like it's really nothing revolutionary. Maybe I could do a really fast flip through. I don't know if that'd be interesting. If you want to see what I was interested in and the kind of stuff I collected last year, let me know. But yeah, I thought it would be nice for this journal to like decorate the tear outs and stuff. And again, this is something I do to chill out and relax and zone out. And when I'm making art, it's like uses more like energy. So this is my like relaxed time. So yeah, just putting pretty stickers down is super fun for me. And if you don't do a journal like this, I highly recommend giving it a go, because it is just something that is really fun to do. It's fun. It's connecting with my inner child, it's bringing joy, and it's using up my damn sticky collections and all my other stickers. So we're at the end of this video. I will be posting the second half super soon. I hope you've enjoyed spending some time with me. Thank you for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye.